Let me tell you about the time that I was locked in juvenile hall, and there was a guy that I really didn't get along with too much in a game of Monopoly, and I got put on lockdown for a few days. Story time. So in juvenile hall at nighttime, you got to go out in a little day room. Now, mind you, this was a co-ed juvenile hall. Yes, the girls got to come on with the guys, and I had a little girlfriend, Amber Pennington. Now, we kind of knew each other on the streets a little bit, but we mainly built a connection in juvenile hall. We got to pass letters during school or recreation. And then we had this one CL that worked there. She was a little college student. She let us, she let Amber put her little feet on my lap when we were playing games. I sit there and rub her feet and touch her legs and stuff. Ooh. Now, the staff thought we were the two cutest little inmates she's ever seen in her life. That's not where the story's going. Anyways, it's nighttime, it's recreation. We're sitting down at the table. We're playing Monopoly. Now, I think here's what really kicked it off. This kid's name was Herschel. Herschel, if you see this, who the fuck, are you mad at your parents for Herschel? Never in my life I ever heard of Herschel again. This is the only time. But just like his name sounded like, he was a big old snooty, snotty white kid that should have never been in a juvenile hall with me or anybody else because he was just a blue-collar comedy kid. Criminal. He didn't belong here. I'm innocent, looking ass. Well, we're playing Monopoly, and, well, of course, like any other rich white kid, he's pretty good at real estate. His mom and his daddy taught him real well how to block the board, how to own it all. So he plot and he schemed, and he bought cards and bought property and traded railroads, and he did his thing. But here's the thing. When I land on your property, especially when I was a juvenile, and you get all cocky and mouthy and the same thing I do nowadays when people land on my property, give me my money, go ahead and pay me my money. This kid was running that motherfucking holster. His motherfucking mouth. Really bad. Okay, so I ran around the board and I hit his shit twice. And mind you, he had a whole goddamn section. A section of a section of a section. I landed on it once, no big deal. I was about to come around the board again. I'm talking shit. I'm not about to land on your shit. Yeah, you are. You're going to pay my money. You land on motherfucker, I landed on it again. Ooh, yeah, give my money. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Well, I was getting hot. I thought surely on this next corner I'm going to miss it. Surely I'm going to miss it. This Donald Trump Jr. real estate having motherfucker, he bankrupted me in 3 turns. Now, the last one, he started really pushing my buttons. Really pushing my buttons. He wanted my money, wanted my property. So I did what any man that was going bankrupt would do, or what I would do if I was going bankrupt. I gathered my money, I picked up my prop, and I stood up like any good loser would do in a game of Monopoly. And I had his money and his property in my hand. And I threw that motherfucker across the table at his face. And I did a soldier boy. I Superman that hoe over the table. Now, mind you, at the time, I believe an old lady, Glenda, was working at the time. And she did not know what to do. This was a juvenile center that really has never seen anything like this before. And to be honest with you, I've never gotten in a fight over Monopoly before. But a name like Herschel and the way he was talking shit to me, mwah.